ज़ैद। और जब खादिम ने हाजिर किया जो कुछ मैसर था और जलाया हमारे दरमियान चिराग को, तो ध्यान से देखा तो वो अचानक अबू ज़ैद निकला। फ़कुल्तु लिसाहबी, मैंने अपने साथियों से कहा, लियहनिकुम अद्दैफ अलवारिद बल मगनमिल बारिद, के मुबारक हो तुमको आने वाले मेहमान की, कि वो तो ठंडी गनीमत निकला। फ़इन यकुन अफल कमरु शअरा फ़क़द तला अल कमरु शअरी अविस्तसर बद्रु नसरत, के बस अगर शरा का चांद डूब गया तो शायरी का चांद निकल आया और छुप गया कामिल, और अगर नसरा का कामिल चांद छुप गया तो फ़कत तब लजित बद्र नसरी, तो चमक उठा नसर का कामिल चांद। फसरत हुमैया अलमुसर्रती फ़ीहिम वतारत सिनतु अन मआकीहिम, तो खुशी की गर्मी से
चलो आगे पढ़ो। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। फ़क़ाला, so Abu Zayd finished his food and we asked him, tell us some rare stories from your night stories, or some wonder from the wonders of your journeys. فقال, he replied, لقد بلوت من العجائب ما لم يره الراؤون ولا رواه الراوون. Indeed, I have experienced from the wonders what the seers have not seen and the narrators have not narrated. Balautu bala yablu bala'an, azmana, to test. I have to experience. Min al ajaib, plural of ajibatun, wonders. Malam yarahu, ra'a yara ruyatan, to see. Ra'una, plural of ra'i, seers have not seen. Wala rawahu rawun, rawa yarwi riwayatan, to narrate. Rawun is plural of rawi, narrator. وإن من أعجبها ما عاينته الليلة قبيل انتيابكم ومصيري إلى بابكم. But among the most wondrous was that which I beheld this night, a little before my visit to you and my coming to your gate. Min أعجبها, among the most wondrous things. ما عاينته عاين يعاين معاينة, شاهد يشاهد مشاهدة, to see with your ayn and eyes. What I saw with my eyes this night. قبيلة, تصغير of قبلة. قبلة تصغير قبيلة, meaning little while. انتيابكم, انتاب ينتاب انتيابا, means قصد, before aiming for you and intending for you. And masiri ila babikum, and before I reached your gate and your door. فاستخبرناه عن طرفة مرآه في مسرح مسراه. We inquired for him regarding the new thing which he had seen in the field of his nightly rounds. استخبر, طلب الخبر, to ask for the information. عن طرفة مرآه, طرفة جمع طرف, something anoki and rare and amazing. The new thing, the amazing thing of mar'ahu. Mar'a ism zarf, meaning, or masdar, masdar mimi. An turfati mar'ahu, yani an turfati ruyatihi, from the wondrous and new thing which he had seen. Fi masrahi masrahu, sarah yasrahu sarahan charna, to graze. So in his grazing, meaning in his field of grazing, in his field of masrahu. Masra is masdar mimi, yani saydihi, of his nightly rounds. So we asked him to tell us about the new thing which he had seen in the field of his nightly rounds. فقال, he replied, إن مرامي الغربة لفضتني إلى هذه التربة. Indeed, the arrows of travel threw me to this land. Marami, plural of mirmatun, and mirmatun, السهم الذي يرمى به, the arrow which is shot. And غربة, غروب يغرب, غروب عن الوطن के माना सफर में जाना. तो गरीब means musafir. It's not the Urdu gharib, miskin. Gharib means traveler. Indeed, the arrows of traveling, lafazatni, lafaza yalfizu fenkna. Alfaz are called alfaz because you throw them from your mouth. That's why they are called loves. So they threw me ila hadhi turba. Turbatun means mitti. Mitti se murad ha land. Threw me to this land. Wa ana zu maja'atin wa busa wa jirabin ka fuadi ummi Musa. Whilst I was in hunger and distress, and with a, a scrip or a bag as empty as the heart of the mother of Musa. وأنا, واو is حالية, ذو مجاعة, جاع يجوع جوعا مجاعة بكا هنا, and بئس يبأس بأسا بؤسا كمعنى distress or تكليف में होना. So I was hungry and in distress. وجراب, and my bag, my carrier bag, my scrip was as empty as the heart of Musa's mother. This is reference to the Qurani ayat in the 20th Sipara in Surah Al-Qasas. وَأَصْبَحَ فُؤَادُ أُمِّ مُوسَى فَارِغًا إِنْ كَادَتْ لَتُبْدِي بِهِ لَوْلَا أَنْ رَبَطْنَا عَلَى قَلْبِهَا لِتَكُونَ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. So Musa's mother's heart was empty, meaning she was not thinking about anything else besides Musa alayhi salam. The only thought she had was about Musa. She was not concerned about anything after she had placed Musa alayhi salam in the basket and thrown him in the river Nile. So she was really, really worried. So my thela and my bag was as empty as the heart of Musa's mother. فَنَهَضْتُ حِينَ سَجَدْ دُجَى عَلَى مَا بِي مِنَ الْوَجَى. So I stood up, I rose when the darkness settled, in spite of all the footsore that was with me. نَهَضَ يَنْهَضُ نُهُوضًا, utna, to get up. Saja yasju sujuan, وَالضُّحَى وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا saja. Saja means to set. The darkness set. Ad-duja, the darkness. So I stood up when the darkness settled. Darkness settles a little while after Isha, especially when there is no moonlight, no stars. So it's quite dark. So when the darkness settled, I stood up in spite of Mabi minal waja. Waja ji, waj means paon mein dard hona, to the foot sore, my sore feet. Instead of my foot soreness and the pain in my feet, I stood up لِأَرْتَادَ مُضِيفًا أَوْ أَقْتَادَ رَغِيفًا, so that I may seek a host or gain a loaf of bread. إِرْتَادَ يَرْتَادُ إِرْتِيَادًا, تلاش करना, to search. مُضِيفًا, أضاف يضيف إضافة के माना to host. So mudif means a host. So I can find a host, or aqtada iqtada iqtadu khenchna, hasil karna, or I can gain and hasil karu. Raghif means roti, loaf of bread. Fasaqani hadis sab wal qada'ul mukanna abal ajab. So the driver of hunger drove me, and the taqdeer, which is named Abul Ajab, father of wonders. साक़ यसूक़ु सौक़न के माना हाँकना. जी, साइक जो है पीछे से हाँकता है. Like camels are driven from behind with the stick. And قاد يقود قيادة means खींचना. Like when you put the rein in the horse and you hold of the rein and you pull the horse from the front. So saqa is from behind and qada is from the front. So saqani, mujhe हाँका, ढकेला, push किया. Hadi as-sagab, hada yahdu hadwan means hudi padna, pukarna, or awaz dena. So the caller, the inviter, and the driver of hunger drove me. Sagab, sagib yasgabu sagaban ke mana bhuka hona. Wal qada'ul mukanna abal ajab, qada means taqdeer. Qaza yaqzi qaza'an faisla karna, Allah ke faisle, meaning taqdeer. And the taqdeer al-mukanna. Kanna yukanni taqniyatan means kunniyat rakhna. Taqdeer jiski kunniyat Abul Ajab hai. Abul Ajab, the father of wonders. Ila an waqaftu ala babidar faqultu ala bidar. Until I stood at the door of a house and uh, I said hastily and rushing. وقفت وقف يقف وقوفا ठहरना بابدار at the door of a house ها فقلت على بدار بادر يبادر مبادرة وبدارا is masdar from فعل like قتال قاتل يقاتل مقاتلة وقتالا to بادر يبادر to rush. So I said in a rushing manner. Share. حييت يا أهل هذا المنزل وعشتم في خفض عيش خضلي. Greetings to the people of this house and dwelling. May you live in the ease of a plenteous life. حييتم وإذا حييتم بتحية فحيوا بأحسن منها أو ردوها. To greet. May you be greeted. Hail, people of this dwelling. وَإِشْتُمْ عَاشَ يَعِيشُ Zindagi guzarna is giving dua. So we will translate it as may you live. في خفض خفض يخفض خفضا خفض العيش means zindagi aram or ease se guzri. And khadil is iqdalla yaqdallu iqdilalan ke mana to be green. So khadil means greenery. By greenery, what is meant here is plenteous and khushgawar and aramdeh. May you forever live in the ease of a plenteous and easy life. ما عندكم لابن سبيل مرملي نضوي سورا خابط ليل أليلي. What do you have for a musafir who is crushed to the sand and he is worn out with journeys and he is stumbling in the dark, in the dark night which is extremely dark. Ma indakum, ma is istifhamiya. What do you have? Libni Sabil, Ibn Sabil means Musafir. We explained this before because when you see a traveler coming, you don't know who his father is. So Arabs used to call him the son of the road. This is meaning of Ibn Sabil. What do you have for a Musafir? Murmili, Armala के माना तोशा का खत्म हो जाना. Armala al-Qawm, उनका खाने पीने का जो तोशा और provisions थे वो खत्म हो गए. So his provisions have finished and he is crushed to the sand. And nidwi suran, nadayandu nidwan ke mana utarna, to remove. Do you remember the second maqama? Nidwa burqi al-qani, burqa utarne ki darkhast ki. To nidwin means uska gosh utar gaya hai. He is very weak and frail and worn out. Suran, sarayasi suran ke mana kya hai bolo? Raat ko chalna, safar karna. So he is worn out and he's become pale and thin due to travelings. And khabiti, khabata yakhbitu khabtan means to stumble, to wander around aimlessly. You don't know where you're heading, you don't know the route, you don't know the destination, and you're just wandering around here and there aimlessly. So he is stumbling in the night which is dark and extremely dark. Laylun aliyal, when you want to mention, some extreme in something, you make ism tafzeel of it. So, like Laylun Aliyal means extremely dark night. Naharun Anhar means extremely bright day. Amun Awam means a year which is extremely, full of greenery and fruits and pastures. So, Khabiti Laylin Aliyali, who is wandering around and stumbling in a night which is full of huge darkness. Javiyil Hasha ala Tawa Mustamili Madhaqa mudh yawmayn ta'ama ma'kali. He has pain in his intestines, in his stomach, and they are um, consisting of hunger, nothing but hunger. He has not tasted any food for 2 days. Javiyul hasha, javiyun, javiy ये जो जवन के माना आते हैं to have some pain, and hasha means stomach, intestines, because hasha yahshu hashwan literally means to fill up, and intestines are filled with food. So the intestines are in pain and aching. The stomach is hurting. And alattawa mustamili, alattawa is connected to mustamil. It means javiyul hasha mustamilin alattawa. He has pain in his stomach and it is consisting of hunger. Ishtamala means shamil karna, to include, and it's shamil, and it's including hunger in it. Ma zaqa zuqu zawqan zawaqan chakhna muz yawmaini, he has not tasted for 2 days ta'ma ma'kali, the taste of any food. Ta'mun, taste, and ma'kal, food. ولا له في أرضكم من موئل, nor does he have in your land any refuge. Maw'il, refuge. وقد دجا جنح الظلام المسبل, and already the van of the drooping darkness has gloomed. The darkness which has, again, ولا له في أرضكم, he does not have in your land من موئل. موئل means ولن تجدوا من دونه موئلا. وقد دجا, daja means kala ho jana, turn black. Junhun means pehlu, side. And zalamil musbil, zalam, darkness. Musbil, asbala, parda latkana. पर्दा लटकाने वाले अंधेरे ने अपने पहलू को अंधेरा कर दिया है. And the darkness which has pulled its curtains has turned dark the side of the night. وهو من الحيرة في تململي فهل بهذا الربع عزب المنهل, and due to bewilderment he is in restlessness. Hayrat, bewilderment. Tamalmul, tilmilana, bechain ho jana, he is in bechani and restlessness. فهل بهذا الربع عزب المنهل, so is there in this house sweet water place where a person can settle down. Rab'un means a mansion, house, is from Rabi'. Rabi' means spring. So a place where you go to spend your spring, meaning holiday house. So is there in this house Azbul Manhali, the sweetness of the river bank. Manhal is where you go to take some water on the river bank. يقول لي, who can say to me, ألقي عصاك وادخلي, throw your staff and enter. وأبشر ببشر وقرا معجلي, and take good news of a smiling face and hospitality which is quickly presented, which is presented quickly. बस तर्जुमा हो गया. हाँ बस टाइम नहीं है यार, 1 मिनट रह गई है, वुज़ू करना है. अगर दोबारा तर्जुमा करना है तो खत्म खासगन के बाद आना, वरना याद करके आ जाना. खुदा हाफिज़, अस्सलाम वालेकुम. उर्दू में, चल मैं उर्दू में कर दे रहा हूँ, इंग्लिश में ये लोग समझ लेंगे. उसने कहा कि मैंने आजमाया है अजाइबात में से जो देखने वालों ने देखा नहीं, रिवायत करने वालों ने रिवायत नहीं किया, उसमें सबसे अजीब तर वो है जो मैंने आज रात देखा तुम्हारे पास आने से पहले और तुम्हारे दरवाजे पर पहुंचने से पहले. तो हमने उससे मालूम करना चाहा वो नई चीज़ जो उसने देखी उसके रात की चरागाह में. तो उसने कहा, बेशक मुसाफरी के तीरों ने मुझे फेंका इस ज़मीन की तरफ, इस हाल में कि मैं भूख वाला हूँ, तकलीफ़ वाला हूँ, और मेरा थैला ऐसा है जैसे मूसा की माँ का दिल. तो मैं उठा जबकि अंधेरा सेट हो गया, बावजूद उस तकलीफ़ के जो मेरे पाँव में है, ताकि तलाश करूँ कोई मेज़बान या हासिल करूँ कोई रोटी. तो मुझे यहाँ का भूख के हुदीखा ने, बुलाने वाले ने, और तकदीर ने जिसकी कुन्नियत अबुल अजब है, यहाँ तक कि मैं खड़ा हुआ एक घर के दरवाजे पर, और मैंने कहा, जल्दी जल्दी शहर, तुम सलामत रहो ए इस घर के रहने वालों, और जीते रहो खुशगवार ज़िंदगी की सहूलतों में. तुम्हारे पास क्या है एक मुसाफिर के लिए जिसका तोशा ख़त्म हो गया है, फ़कीर है, जो रात के चलने की वजह से दुबला पतला हो गया है और भटक रहा है शदीद अंधेरी रात में. जिसकी आंतों में तकलीफ है, जो भूख पर मुश्तमिल है, 2 दिन से उसने खाने का मज़ा भी नहीं चखा और उसके लिए तुम्हारी इस ज़मीन में कोई जाए पनाह नहीं है और पर्दा लटकाने वाले अंधेरे का पहलू सियाह हो चुका है और वो हैरानी की वजह से तिलमिला रहा है, तो क्या इस घर में कोई मीठी घाट है जो मुझसे कहे कि अपनी लाठी डाल और अंदर आ जा और खुशखबरी ले बशाशत की और जल्दी की हुई मेहमानी की। चलो जी, नमाज का टाइम हो गया। खुदा हाफिज़। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। बंद कैसे